but I got a lot of shit to let off my chest right now. She decided to go on social media and post a sub. I do not give a fuck if I lose everyone. I just be too nice to niggas. Like I have been too nice. As a friend, you should not be having secret animosity towards me. I be trying to bring niggas to the top with me that don't want to even see me at the top. I usually don't be having nothing to talk about, but I got a lot of shit to let off my chest right now. First of all, don't mind how I look. I'm about to retwist, give myself the whole nine, you know what I'm saying? Before I start, you know I have to show gratitude to my, let's check, 47 subscribers. I have to show gratitude to my 47 subscribers, man. My last episode, I was having such a off fucking day. I was in a very fearful state of mind, and I was in a very doubtful state of mind, and I came here and talked to the camera and said what I had to say, got that shit off my chest, edited the video, dropped the video, and you guys were fucking with it. And I'm just very thankful. And after I had dropped that video, I literally received almost, I don't know how many subscribers to be exact, but over 20 subscribers. I received over 20 something subscribers. I would say like 25. Hold on, we're gonna get the exact thing. We're gonna get the exact thing. Cause I always start my episodes off showing gratitude to my subscribers. Okay, so I had 26 subscribers, right? And now I have 47. Okay, so I'm by my window, so you're gonna see the sun coming in and out as she pleases, as she should. Love her down. But within the 24-hour realm of dropping that video and literally telling you guys that I wanted to quit, I gained 21 subscribers. I gained 21 subscribers after that fucking video. After that was insane. Like I sat there all day like refreshing, and that shit was going up and up and up and up, and it wasn't even going up one by one. Like that shit was going up like a couple of subs at a time. Like anyway, very thankful, very appreciative. Love you guys. Love all 47 of you who believe in me, who are tuning in, who see my potential. Love you down. For this episode, I think after that video, I definitely started talking to the universe and just let her know, like, I know I may be seeming like I'm a bit ungrateful right now. I'm not ungrateful at all. You know, I feel like as a human being, it's easy to get discouraged by anything, really. So I was just expressing myself, and I didn't want her to feel like I trust the process, you know, but I am going to have to let her know, like, I am going to have days of doubts. I am going to have days where I'm like, I don't want to do this shit no more. I'm human. I don't feel the same every day. I do not. However, welcome if you're new here, and love you down if you are returning, period. Today's episode, I just wanted to talk my shit, period, because I feel like I'm gonna just keep it a whole buck, right? Because that'll be easier. So boom, I basically had met a friend, whatever the case may be. She was pretty cool, whatever the case may be, and then she showed me her true colors. Well, I seen right through that shit. And usually I'm the type of person to like let shit play out, because sometimes I don't see people for who they are. I see people for who they can be. I see people for the potential that I think they have. Realistically, do they have that potential, or I'm just like projecting, like, because I know I can get a certain place in life? Is that why I think they can get a certain place in life? Not saying that they can't, but it's like, if you know what I'm trying to say, you know what I'm trying to say, right? Basically, I had just met the girl. It hadn't even been a month yet, and she was being very like codependent on me. I'm not saying that as a friend you can't depend on me. I'm not saying that as a friend you can't rely on me. If anything, I'm the friend you can rely on. I'm the friend you can depend on, right? But like I just finished saying, I didn't even know the girl for a fucking month. So it was like, why did you? And there was nothing that she did for me that I needed from her for it to indicate that I should be a certain way towards her, right? So I guess with her other friends, she was very used to like waking up in the morning time and calling her friends and like ranting about, she's an Aries, by the way, and ranting to her friends about whatever the fuck, boom, boom, boom. I'm not saying that as a friend you shouldn't be doing that. I'm just telling you my experience, and you're gonna see where I'm getting at, right? So boom. When I first started this friendship, I literally did not want to give her my number, let alone my social media, because I just felt like it was the wrong decision to make. She ended up needing a way to contact me, so I just kind of was like, okay, cool, right? But then I think the very next day, she had called me in the morning time. It's like I don't want to spill my beans, but it's like there's a reason why I'm saying this. She just called me and like talked about herself for like an hour or two, and I literally didn't even know what to do. Like I just kind of felt like just waiting for it to be done. And this was on a day where I was like, I was really trying to get myself back into my like discipline kind of mode, right? I was literally up early to get up to go to the gym. That phone call detoured my whole day. I don't even think I ended up going to the gym. And she basically distracted me from what I had planned for the day or what I had planned for that moment, right? And I know you're probably thinking like you should have just hung up, or here's the thing though. I tend to let people overstay their stay in my life. And I'm not sure if it's because I feel bad. I'm not sure it's because I feel like people deserves, someone like me. I couldn't even give you the reason, right? But after that, I'm like, well, that's exactly why I didn't want to give my socials, and that's exactly why I didn't want to give my number. Like, even though I didn't know the reason beforehand, I had just seen the reason, right? Boom. After I peeped that, not to mention she reminded me of my, like, I don't even want to say my words, my two favorite triggers, right? So I told myself, yeah, I will never pick up the phone for her again. Like I said, I didn't even know the bitch for that long. So it's like, there's no reason why you should have been calling me, spilling your beans, talking about yourself. I just, point is, right? No, I think like every day after that, she continued to call, right? Okay. She called me several times. I did not pick up several times. But for one of the times that I did not pick up, she decided to go on social media and post a sub. At her big ass age, she's in her 20s. She decided to go on social media and post a sub. I'm not even gonna say what the sub was, but guaranteed the sub was about me, bro. And the bitch put it in the close friends, and when they put it in the close friends, you the only bitch in the close friends. Like they be wanting you to see shit so bad. Now, the old version of myself would have posted a sub back. The old version of myself would have probably entertained the sub. I've been done with subs. I've been done with reacting to bitches like that. I wish I could give you a year. I wish I could give you a date. But when I tell you I've been done with allowing people to get a bad energy filled reaction out of me. I've been done with that shit. I've been done with that shit. I understand that the action you're making is trying to get a reaction out of me, right? So I'm not gonna react. This is my life. It was addressed, not by me, but it was addressed. Not by her either. But it was addressed. And of course she didn't take accountability for it. It was never about me. It was never. Keep in mind, I didn't even see it. Because once I peeped the close friends, I'm like, yeah, I'm not clicking that because obviously this bitch wants me to see a certain something. So I didn't click it. I found out what was in there from a mutual, right? Because she posted a sub about the mutual too. Weird ass bitch. Cool, right? Okay, so boom, right? It was addressed. She did not take accountability for it. She didn't even want to talk about it. And then she tried to justify her behavior. I didn't really give a fuck, right? To me, even though I already seen shit on my own time as to why I knew that friendship was not gonna go further into the future, that right there was enough for me to know, oh yeah, I'm gonna have to block this bitch, right? Keep in mind, when I had first met this bitch, I literally told her like, I'm gonna end up blocking you. I already knew, and I'm Leo. I kept it a whole $150. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I don't see this going anywhere. I don't see this going far anywhere. Like, I don't see this. I don't see it. Like, I just don't. And I got told like, don't be putting that negative energy into the air. Like, I'm an Aries. If I want a friendship, I'm gonna get a friendship. And for a Leo, that might sound like, okay, if you want it that bad, you gonna get it. We Leos like persistence. They like the determination. Like, they like like I just said, the persistence, right? I was not fucking with the persistence or the determination because it's like, I'm not saying this on no toxic shit. I'm not saying this on no chase after me. I dead ass don't see this going anywhere on my soul. This shit is so funny to me. And even though you're probably enjoying this because it's drama or tea or gossip or whatever the case may be, I'm gonna explain to you why I'm even explaining this to be fucking begin with. Boom. For me, that was not the first strike, but it was the first major strike, right? Then sis had called me again. Bitch, you don't even know what niggas is up to when you calling. Like, you on some, like, on a routine type shit, like on some, like, just to cope, like, just too dependent, like, on. And what really baffled me is, like, too dependent on someone you don't even know. You do not know me and I do not know you. It's really as simple as that. We have not been through anything to know each other. Like, just because we went through the same similar issues, or anyway, let me get to my point, right? Boom, she calls me up. I didn't pick up. I figured this time I communicate. Oh, my bad. I figured this time I communicate why I wasn't picking up. Not that I need to, because I don't know you and you do not know me. Not that I need to explain myself to a fucking stranger. I texted her and I was like, I'm filming. Bitch ain't even be like, bet, oh, my bad. Like, you know what I mean? She just left that shit there. Like, since I'm not, ooh, bitches be pissing me off. Since I'm not available on her time, she not gonna text me back on she gonna text me back on her time. Bitch, I don't give a fuck. Bitch, I never gave a fuck. Cause like I keep saying, I don't know you. I say all that to say that usually I'm the kind of bitch to let people be in my life longer than they fucking need to be, simply because I just met them, and I'm just not doing that no more. I'm just not doing that no more. I feel like I've come to a point in my life where I have lost everything I've never wanted to lose. So now, if I don't see this going anywhere, if you're not serving me, if you're not supporting me, if you're not just being a decent fucking human being, you're out of here. You're done. You're gone. And don't get me wrong, I usually am the kind of girl to be like, yeah, block, yeah, delete, right? But I do be having a soft spot for the people that do help me in my time of need, right? But just because someone helps you doesn't mean like they're good for you. And just because someone helps you doesn't mean that they support you. Just because someone helps you doesn't mean that they pour into you the way you pour into them. You know what I mean? And I feel like, I'm sorry, I don't know if my frontal lobe is developing or some shit. Or like I said, I just lost too much of the things that I have never wanted to lose. That now it's like, I really don't give a fuck if I lose everyone. I do not give a fuck if I lose everyone. Because I'm losing myself trying to please and trying to keep everyone in my fucking life. I'm losing myself in this process of trying to be the best friend you can ever fucking have. You know what I'm saying? I could be using that energy for me. I have also had this friend for like years, right? But I had blocked them too. Like, after I blocked sis, I'm like, nah. I'm not just out here blocking everybody just because they fucked up for 2 seconds. I done gave this person a chance to be a friend for so fucking long, and just a lot of things that was happening in a friendship was disrespectful, or just like, just nothing that was serving me. This person was not pouring into me the way I pour into people, and just a lot of like false promises and shit. Like, I'm the kind of friend that wants to reach my potential. I know on my last video I was trying about something I want to quit. I'm gonna have days like that. I'm not gonna have days like this where I'm up and at 'em, all energized, boom, 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 right? At the end of the day, I am still that kind of person that when that emotion wears off, when that doubt wears off, when that sadness wears off, when that confusion wears off, I still want to reach my fullest potential. I still have goals. I still have ambition. I still have that drive, right? There's no reason why I should be allowing people in my energy that do not want to see me win. And there's no reason why I should be allowing people in my energy that want to see me win, but just don't want to see me win before them, or just don't want to see me do better than them. Like, I'm actually really sick and tired of allowing people like that into my fucking life. And when I first started this channel, the reason why I even started this channel is because I was going through this cycle of solitude, and I still am going through the cycle of solitude. And I'm so grateful that I was going through that and that I'm still going through it, because it has made me realize that being alone is perfectly fine. Being alone is perfectly fine because you're valuing who you are as a person. You are no longer allowing people to be in your life for a little bit of company, for a little bit of conversation, for a little bit of hang out. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I say that all to say, once again, that I just have been allowing people in my life that just don't fucking deserve to be there. And I don't give a fuck if I have to block, delete, forget, erase, whatever the fuck, everyone. Because at the end of the day, I know exactly what I deserve in a friend, in a relationship, in a parent. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Like, this solitude has made me realize, like, everything I've been seeking, everything I've been needing, everything I've been asking for that people are not able to provide is not nothing big. The reason why I ask for what I ask for in other people, the reason why I seek for what I seek for in other people is because I'm able to give that shit to myself. Why the fuck would I want to be with people who don't fuck with me more than I fuck with me? And that might sound like some Leo shit, but it's like on a serious note though, for those who understand. Why the fuck would you want to surround yourself with people who don't want to see you grow as much as you want to see you grow? They're only stopping you, like they're only stopping you, they're only distracting you, they're only consuming your fucking energy. But yeah, I have blocked so and so. I had knew so and so for years. I have been debating on blocking so and so for years. And I have gave so and so years, my energy, my time, my life, well, aspects of my life, like I said, for years. And this person failed to see my value still. And it's like, I don't know who needs to hear this, but if they don't see your value immediately, they're not going to see that shit at all. And sometimes people don't see your value because they do not see value within themselves. It's literally up to you to understand what you bring to the table. It's literally up to you to understand what you deserve. And the only way you're going to get what you deserve is if you start blocking out the shit that you don't deserve. Like, I had to rant real quick. Like, niggas really be pissing me off. Like, I just be too nice to niggas. Like, I have been too nice. I have give people their fair fucking warnings. Don't do me this certain way because this is how I'll react to it. Like, I really be giving people the rundown, like, on how I am. I give people the rundown on how much I respect myself. I give people the rundown on how much I want to be there for myself. Look at the sun. And I just feel like people don't be taking that shit seriously, but they're not going to take it any more seriously if I'm not taking it as serious. So, and I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if I end up just being me alone, because it's like, it's not going to be me alone all the time. Me making an exit for these people that are no longer serving me, that have never poured into me the way I've poured into them, is only allowing space and opportunity for people that do see my potential, that do see my value, to pour into me. You know what I'm saying? If I'm stuck giving my energy to people that don't give a fuck about me, giving my energy to people that don't want to see me win, as a friend, you should not be having secret animosity towards me. As a friend, you should not be having secret competition towards me. As a friend, you should be pouring into my cup the same way I pour into yours. We should be serving each other. And I'm not saying that friendships have to be beneficial, but at the end of the day, friendships do have to have some sort of benefit. Period. Some sort of benefit. I rather have one good friend or none, because that's where I'm at right now, and I don't give a fuck. One good friend or none that support me wholeheartedly, that mention my name in a room full of opportunity and connections, than a hating ass bitch who's just like trying to keep me at her level. I don't give a fuck. I'm starting to realize, like, I really don't give a fuck, and I should have never gave a fuck. Like, and like I said, I did let these bonds into my life be in my life for way too long, but I don't know what, something fucking shift, but I am no longer allowing people into my energy the way I was before. If you do not serve me in any kind of way, and I'm not saying this in a conceited way, I'm not saying this in a cocky way, I'm not saying this in a Leo way, to clarify, I'm just saying you should have friends that believe in you the way you believe in yourself. You should have friends that push you. You know what I'm saying? And the only people who are going to push you are people who see your potential and aren't afraid of you reaching your potential. Man, protect your energy. See people for who they are, bro. See people for who they are and not what they can be. And stop feeling bad for putting yourself first, even if it means you have to cut off someone that you thought you never might have to cut off. You never know. This is literally me documenting my life. Watch how much more my life evolves and get better just because I set the boundary. Like, and you know what's crazy? That bitch probably came into my life for 2 seconds, just so the universe can see, like, do you understand how much you bring to the table? Let's see if you understand how much you bring to the table. Here's a bitch that you would normally try to fix. You gonna try to fix her, or you gonna peep some people are just shitty people and let that shit go? And I let that shit go. The fuck is you talking about? Like I said, I done lived many lives. I done went through shit I never wanted to go through. I done lost people I've never wanted to lose. Losing a bitch I just met for her showing her true colors, that ain't shit to me. If you not bringing something to the table the same way I'm bringing something to the table, fuck you. That's all I came here to say. On my soul. Fuck you bitches on my soul. Like, I really be trying to bring niggas to the top. I be trying to bring niggas to the top with me that don't want to even see me at the top. I be trying to bring people to the top with me that don't even want to see me at the top. I'm done with that shit. If I gotta go to the top alone, I'm going to the top alone. On myself.